Hi everybody, welcome back to Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid. I'm back and from my holidays. First episode recorded on my return here. Close the window because it's cold. Definitely, mind you, everything's cold compared to Egypt. So yeah, had a nice relaxing time just getting... I don't know about you, but if I find that if I spend any lengthy period of time off playing Minecraft, the first 30 minutes or so, the movement really does disorient me. Anyways, I've got some plans for today. So first things first, I did a little bit of experience farming in the Ender. So I've got enough to put the second tier of elements on here. That should give me things. I'm just going to stick physical damage reduction on all of these. Purely and simply because the other ones, the drown, explosion and fall damage, largely useless to me. But as you recall, when I was doing the Ender, I was saying that there was, how do I put it? I was a little bit concerned about those bloody creepers blowing things up. Now, I have, in the end, I've put a layer of obsidian underneath the Enderman farm. But what I want to do today is get a, what's the word? One focus of warding sorted, and I'm going to need to start off with to stabilise the altar. So I've got a whole bunch of skeleton skulls, you know, courtesy of the EMC. That's God. It's been so long, I've forgotten all the words. But I do need to get a few things together. I need some red dye, and I need some cactus green. And I think it's sticks. Let me just check. Witching gadgets. Where are we? The arcane abacus. Yep, sticks and the colours. So we'll just get six sticks. 6 sticks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I want to stabilise my infusion altar. My Thorncraft infusion altar, obviously, because with all these magic mods, there's far too many altars, and so many of them have got the word infusion in it, which just gets all nice and confusing. So yeah, anyway, we're back. Had absolutely no trouble in the flight. I don't know whether there was there a there we go. Arcane abacus. Now this thing is pretty cool. What it will do is, if you right click on your altar, you'll see my total stability booster is jack diddly squat. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a little bit of Botania items, for which I'm going to need to head over to the Botania area, and we're going to try those and see just how good some of these items are. So let's see, we're okay for mana. Yep, good for mana. I don't think I've got one of those. I need 3 more of those. Let me just pull myself together here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and I'm going to need some ender pearls. Of course, not a problem, but mana pearls. Now let me just double check, because what I want is a mana pylon. Oh no, I don't need pearls at all, do I? I need gold and mana steel. Why did I think I needed pearls? So let me just double check. 1 mana thing, mana steel. Let me go 1, 2. So I need 8, don't I? That will fulfill that requirement. 8 of those. Put those away, and 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that can go away. So yeah. Botania pylons, they are a pretty good source of Thorncraft stabilizers. So they're usually one of my quick go-to stabilizers. So you can see there it says works as an infusion stabilizer. So got that. Yeah, let's head over and do that. So yeah, good holiday anyway. It was quite sad in one respect, and somewhere down here I've got a ethereal platform thingy. It was quite sad because the actual hotel was really empty. The hotel I think has a capacity of about 1,200 guests. There were 170 of us in the hotel, and obviously this is all completely as a side effect of the bombing in Sharm, the plane bombing. And to be honest, if I'd have had a pound for every single person that suggested, you know, we shouldn't go because it was dangerous, then I probably stabilize it. Oh, so it needs a symmetry. This arcane thingy is great because it tells me the stability booster is things, and it tells me that that stabilizer there doesn't have a symmetrical partner. So if we place one here, we should see there's no actual numbers increased. It really hasn't done much for it at all. So if we try that and do that, still no boost, which is odd. I always thought they were quite good. But yeah, so consequently the number of staff at the hotel had been drastically, and I do mean pretty drastically reduced. They'd sent about 200 staff home, which in itself is pretty sad, because the staff in Egypt, it's not like back here, you know, in the UK we have layoffs and whatever you may, you know, have in there, but in Egypt they don't have that. So these guys have been sent home, basically for basically for 4 weeks without pay. And you know, when you are working in old Egypt, you ain't on a lot of money to start off with. So that amount of cash is not trivial. Let me just put this down here. So let's go and start off. This is going to be awkward. Let's do it the other side. So yeah, it was sad because, you know, obviously whilst these terrorists are busy blowing up planes, and yes, it's a pretty sad state of affairs, you know, with this so I've still got no stability boost down there as yet. It's not the people they, I won't say the people they really hurt, because obviously they really hurt the people whose planes they blow up, but it's their own people. It's the guys that are working in hotels that are just everyday Joes trying to make a living. Why am I getting very little down here? So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to basically fill out, maybe not, I'll do that corner last, I think. Fill out this as best I can with skulls, because they're cheap. Well, they're not cheap, but they're relatively easy to get hold of, shall we say. And we should start to see where we got a stability boost of 1. Now I don't know why that is so cruddy on the old what's the word I'm looking for, with those mana pylons. I don't know why they've not picked up. But what we can do is take these out. Now, one thing I'm not sure about, let me just try something. No, you can't do it like that. So, yeah, the trick is going to have to be lay them out like this. And I think we can get certainly 3, maybe 4 layers beneath. And we're basically going to fill this out completely with skulls and get this as high as we can in terms of stability boost. So that's the plan anyway. Because one thing no one likes is having their infusions break because the stability's not high enough, and we could go further out as well. I'm just kind of staying within this square but going deeper this time. Normally I would go further afield with this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue just filling this thing out, and once I've got once I've got some more of this done, then I will be right back. So see you. Well, that was a good start to the old to our first recording back from the holidays. Yeah, did a bit and then realised the audio cut about halfway through. So underneath here now we have got about 4.5, maybe 5 stacks of skulls, and it is giving it a total stability modifier of 40, which gives a total instability of this fusion of 4, which is fairly low. I'm happy with that. And this is the one focus of warding. I'll get myself into gear eventually. The only real thing of the difficulty on there is the nether star, but obviously I have got one of those and learnt it on the EMC, so that's not a major problem. Now the other things we need is the essences for this, and we need 10 cognito. Let me just bring that up. 10 cognito, 25 ordo, 25 terror, 25 tutorman. So I just set a whole load of paper going to get a whole bunch of cognito because I didn't have much. But ordo, if, oh dear, pardon me. Ordo, oh dear, that's not good. I need something for ordo. What's good for ordo? Sandstone, isn't it, I think? Let's have a look. Sand. Now that, I think it's smooth sandstone. So if, oh god, that's a hell of a lot of sandstone. Yeah, good start there. No, is it? No. I'm trying to remember my smooth sandstone now. It's that, isn't it? And that, I think, is good for ordo. Probably need to scan it. I don't think I've scanned that before. Let me just chuck one of those out. Scan quickly. Yeah, there we go. So smooth sandstone for ordo, easy one. The other one with sandstone is chiseled sandstone for precantatio, which is a pretty handy recipe as well. But we'll get a whole load of that going because you can never have enough ordo. Unfortunately, it means we're going to have more terror and pedito that we can shake a stick at, but there you go. So we're just waiting for that to run through. This hungry node is brilliant. It just runs this so fast, it's almost beyond a joke. So we need that. We need 25 ordo, 25 terror. Now 25 terror is easy. We can grab that pretty quickly. And 25 tutorman, which we've got 90 of, so we're right there as well. So it's just the ordo we're waiting on now. Now obviously I can't use this in this state, so I've moved these two, I've moved the alchemical furnace down and made another one. So we've got one of each. I've got a drawer full of these. I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, whoops, that won't help me a lot. Helps if you put it on the right side, and we'll whack you in there, whack that in there, let that do its thing, repeat for that, and as I say, once we've got this cooking, we'll be laughing, because then we'll have lots of auto as well. So yeah, just waiting on that. Should be that should be done. So we got you, we just need to, oh god, get there eventually. Get that, as I say, get the auto done. As soon as those are done, we're good to start on this one focus. So I'll wait for that to come through and be back in. Okay, right, we have got the old essences. I've taken those pylons out because they were just not doing anything. So we've got auto, we've got the cognito, we have got the tutorman, and we've got the terror. So that should be everything we need to get this thing going. And I know I say this every time, but that's still my favourite animation in all modern Minecraft. But yeah, so once we've got that, we'll be laughing and hopefully get back into the swing of this commentating thing. I say 2 weeks out, you really do get rusty. It's surprising. But yeah, it was a good holiday, as I say. Very sad for the locals, especially the guys on the beach who only make commission. You know, the salesmen, because, you know, 170 guests, they ain't making many sales, which was very, very sad for them. But for me, all told, damn good holiday. So good to be back though. Always nice to be back. And one of my favourite sayings is, you have to come back from a holiday, otherwise it's moving. So come on, gimme, yay! So that gives us that one focus. Let me tidy up after myself. Always good does to be tidy. So now armed with that and with this good wand, we can head off to the end. And if I jump in here, somewhere abouts, Demon Town, no, Taint Biome, Spawn, End Portal. I need to recharge that a little bit as well, don't I? Because it's looking a little bit down. I do need to, I'll get it fully charged as well. I know it was a waste of a pearl, but nope, still recharging. So that gives us that thing, and let us jump in now. I still do need, whoa, I still do need to put in a half decent method of getting from here out to the Enderman farm, because at the moment I don't think there's anybody on the server at the moment who can't fly, but who knows, there might be. So yeah, what I did around here is I basically lined the base of that with obsidian, just in case of any explosion accidents, and this is still doing its thing. Now what I'm not sure about is, let me just get you, change that out. So what we need to do, if I can, why are you not letting me do that? Interesting. Maybe, oh, that's a slab, it should. It's just give myself a little bit of security around here, just in case of these guys, you know, manage. I'm surprised you can't ward half blocks, but there you go. So yeah, I'll get some more of this warded around the area as well, but ooh, interesting visual glitch there. at least if any of those creepers do decide to blow, then all they're going to do is make a hole in this base area. So I'll get this watered. I'm going to do a little bit of farming, and I'll be back in. Alright, so on the whole, quite a profitable little trip. Stack of, just shy of a stack of diamonds, a few things, a Law 8 fishing rod. I wish I could get that off of there, but most importantly, I think this is the way back. We'll soon find out. Most importantly, we have got, yeah, here we go, 54 levels on our thingy. Now, I'm not using the recall stones because they're a bit glitchy between dimensions. We've also got a whole load of these Vita things, which I honestly don't think we'll need. But you know, waste not, want not. Witchery, creeper heart, monster blocks, and oops, those go in there, those in there, and of course those go in there. So yeah, that's getting to the point where we've got the we have got the tier 3 infusions. Tier 4, we're going to need 66 levels of infused experience. Now, the item I am interested in is possibly a mixture of lightning and maybe lightning, but magic. And that has basically used all of that. We'll take magic on that. Do I want lightning? Yes. And the reason for that is Ars Magica. I'll take mainly magic resistance though. The Ars Magica spells can and effects can bypass armor and magic specifically. So I want to get this armor as maxed out as possible. Now the last things of course we can do on here are going to be largely things. So this one I don't need the Thormic Vision because it's already built in. Water breathing, yeah, I can do that with a thing. Mining speed boost, hunger regen might be an interesting one, so I don't have to carry food around. The healing, life saving, bonus magic XP or recoil, I think possibly that or that. That maybe when we get there. Dispelling, lava fire protection, jump boost or swim speed bonus. I really don't know out of those. Water walking could be interesting. Light step, freedom of movement. So there's not a huge amount on these tier 4 ones that I'm desperate to get. Now there is one other thing I wanted to play with briefly before we close the episode, and that's because obviously with this what's the word I'm looking for? With the mob farm, we're getting a hell of a lot of experience. Now, I thought it would be useful to have a fairly straightforward system of generating mana quickly using XP, and there is actually a flower which will do that, which if I remember rightly, probably not, I've never used it before, but generating flora, it is the Rosa Arcana. Rune of mana, some pink, purple, so we need 3 pink, 2 purple and a green, and a rune of mana. I don't know whether I've got any mana runes done actually, but we can check, can't we? To earth, that's the 7 deadly sins. Of course we don't have a rune of mana. So, right, let's have a look. That is mana pearl, and that's easy enough then. 1 mana pearl, and what was it? 5, wasn't it? Let me just take one of those out then. Split it and stick that back. And I might as well use the system. It's not a great deal of point, to be honest, with it set up like this, but there we go. We can do your thing. So that's the Rune of Mana. We needed, what did I say? Three pink, 2 purple, and a lime green. Pink. If I were pink, have I? Oh, come on, surely I've got a pink one. Lime green. We needed 1 of. Purple. We needed 2 of, didn't we? And pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Of course I'm missing pink, aren't I? Alright, let me take that out. I'll get my Rune of Mana. Just go and grab some pink flowers and I will be... Alright, so I've got everything. 2 pink mana, 1 purple, 1 of each of those, seed and the Rune of Mana. So let us get those in. That gives us the Rose Arcana. I'm going to link that up here. I'll pop it there. And I need, tell you why, it's been a while since I've done Botania. I haven't got half of the stuff. We'll link you to there. Okay. And then presumably we just stand here and let it eat my experience levels. Now how much is that? I mean, that is going at a fair old rate of knots. Yeah, that is pretty good as a top-up mecha. So yeah, if you do have a means of generating a large amount of experience easily, and you don't mind standing around a little bit, then this is probably not a bad way of topping off your mana and using experience, especially if you're not using experience levels for enchanting. So yeah, anyway, not too bad. We've managed to get to tier 3 infusion on the altar. We've got our we jump in here. Where are you? If I were, that's the one, isn't it? I think we've got our, oh god, what the word? The 1 focus of warding. We'll get there eventually, man. I need to not go on these holidays. They're bad for me. So I think next episode I'm going to try and do a little bit more building on the village, and because the town out front. Maybe even try and get the tower over the Thorncraft area built. If you do have any suggestions on things you'd like me to cover, areas, any things to play with, any more Botania, Blood Magic, Thorncraft, do let me know. Apologise if I've been a little bit derpy, as I say, out of practice. Had 2 weeks away, and that is generating a huge amount of mana very quickly. Yeah, and yeah, takes a little while to get back into the swing of things. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.